The day before yesterday, while I was scripting out an entirely different Halloween-themed video, I got tapped by the developers behind the Kickstarter-funded cooperative horror game Labyrinthine to be one of the first to test out the latest build of the game. It would seem that for reasons beyond my understanding, the lead developer liked my last video on the game, despite me doing a fair bit of even-handed speculative praise and criticism. So he was kind enough to give me a bit of a head start on the competition and get this video out to you as soon as possible. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, I did already do a video discussing many of the fundamental details about the game that were provided on its Kickstarter page, so I do recommend you give that video a watch either before or after you watch this one. I'll leave an interactive card on screen now if you do want to check out that other video. That said, me and my two friends were invited to be one of the first groups to check out the game and show off some of the gameplay that players can expect to see in-game. What you're about to see is definitely still a work in progress. From the time I've spent talking to the lead developer, it sounds like there is still a lot of moving pieces up in the air, but it should give you a good idea of what to expect in terms of both tone and gameplay mechanics when the full early access game is released in roughly a month or two, following the conclusion of the Kickstarter next week. The private demo, which is now out to the public, which we got to participate in, takes place entirely in one location, the main location really being the most interesting location, the hedge maze. That said, I have been told that there will be other locations players will visit over the course of the full early access game. I edited together a fairly short gameplay highlight video for those of you interested in looking at some of the raw gameplay, which you'll see in this video momentarily. Then after that ends, I'll come back with some final thoughts. This is a somewhat experimental format. I don't normally include Let's Play segments into my first impression and review videos, but we had a pretty good time as a group, and it just seemed right in a way to show off this game in its natural cooperative multiplayer environment. It was kind of funny to do this playthrough, as we were all just recording the audio via one of the developers' private Discord voice chat rooms. They all just sat there with their mics muted from us, I presume silently judging us and conversing among themselves. One disclaimer I do want to note is that in the following segment, my mic might sound a bit muffled and odd. I just recently bought a new Blue Yeti microphone and was still figuring out how to use it, and as a result, set the volume a bit too high. I've mostly fixed this since, but apologies for any slight technical mishaps. Bill, what do we name our lobby?
Something simple.
Time to dick around
There.
that much.
I named it something simple. Bill, you look really traumatized to be here.
This reminds me of that lead singer from Skillet.
Now, are we gonna go in this damn maze or not?
I'm stealing things.
Okay, well, when you're done with your kleptomania, can you join us, please? Oh, I see something. I see something we need.
Wait,
A bit of lore. Oh god, no, this is Resident Evil style.
it's a family-friendly fair, no cursing, Dan, so shut the fuck up.
Just makes me want to swear even more. Bill, why are you like moving so casually? Like we're about to probably be murdered.
My settings are like as low as I can, but everything is glitchy as hell.
Found something over here.
That's
Tape.
much better. That's much better. My resolution was so high.
Okay, guys, it's getting really dark in here, and I don't like it.
I turned my brightness up, so it's not that dark. Shut up, Cosmo.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
I won't say that scared me, but that kind of surprised me a little bit.
Well, ain't no dead end here.
This way.
No dead ends here. I get the feeling we'll end up, in a dead end.
Help.
Dead.
I'm stuck into the hedge.
Wait, how did you get stuck in the hedge?
Is that him?
Wait, where
No.
did
Get in the hedge. Look.
where?
Look, the Homer Simpson meme. I'm going right.
Okay, I'm going left.
I'm following Dan because I think he.
Oh, I saw something. There's a monster in here.
The way he was running, he was so slow.
He was Naruto running.
Oh, Jesus!
What?
That legit scared me. There's a ghost shadow demon just running and just like.
Where? Here?
No, he went down. He went down another way. He was running sideways.
Oh, we should have chased him then. Oh, there he is.
What
Yeah,
the fuck? What the fuck is that?
You didn't see that before? Oh, glow sticks. Bill, I found dildos.
Dan, this is a family-friendly park.
Oh, there's
Wait, where'd you get him?
We're right here, you moron.
That's a dead end.
Okay, so this is
way.
like,
Yeah, we'll
way.
let Bill go first. That way, if something attacks us, he'll die first.
Oh, geez, thanks. Hey, I found a gate.
hammer. How come I can't take the hammer?
Oh, great.
Wait, there's a note.
I don't like that music cue. I heard a thing, and I don't like it. Oh, great.
What the
Here it is again. Taste the SCP.
Kill it. Let's kill it.
I don't think we can kill it. It's running around like Kate from Slender the Arrival.
Let's eat it.
I don't think it'll taste good, Cosmo. Are you still following it, Dan?
Yes.
That was a ghost.
Because I swear to God, it has to be leading us somewhere. Now I'm hearing... Oh no.
Hello.
Do not start pulling The Shining on me. I've seen that film before. I know how this ends.
And
Oh, I thought this was a penis for a second.
Yeah, Bill, that has to be the biggest boner in all of existence.
It looks like a penis. So
No, it doesn't. What kind of penises have you been seeing, Bill?
so we're gonna have
Guys, it's right there around the corner. Bill,
This one looks like
you
an
guard
O.
the door and let us know if our friend is joining us today. Hopefully your corpse will be enough to satisfy his hunger. And they said this would last for half an hour, and it's easily been, what, 45 minutes already?
At least.
Yeah. Let me actually check what the time is, because I have to go to...
Oh god, no. If you leave, then we're never gonna get this done, because I'll be stuck with Bill. It's oddly quiet here after that guy kept jumping out at us. It's almost peaceful, I would say, except not.
No.
I don't think peaceful is the right word.
I'm leaving a bit of a trail so we don't get lost.
I'm just gonna walk, because you seem very unsure of where you're going. Bill? Yeah, I don't think you want to say hi to our buddy. Wait, what? Where am I? Okay, lovely.
I'm going this way.
Yes, good idea. Whoa! Bill, he doesn't seem very happy with us.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's after you, Dan.
Why me? Wait. Oh, damn. The noise of him screaming at me scared me worse than the game over screen.
Is that A or is that numbers?
That's an A. What? Oh, you did it! Thank God, Bill, that you're the one with the patience to do that. At first, when I heard that, I'm like, oh god, he's gonna come kill us now, isn't he?
Empty cabin.
Well, as long as it doesn't close on us or something, I think we'll be fine. I think that's a new spawn room. I think that's what it is. I don't like how that light is flickering. Oh god.
Is he there?
No, this is something new. What the fuck are you?
I don't see it.
It killed me and then I got kicked out of the demo. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or if it just happened,
Oh, yeah,
but
you're new.
it just ran at me. Like, I don't... The way it ran was creepier than its death animation. Did it kill
I
you
think
too?
that was- yeah.
I gotta give points for that. The animation is really creepy. The way it screams at you at the end, not so creepy, but the way it runs, I just find really unnerving. Final thoughts, I guess, Bill?
It's a brain teaser.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely has that old school Resident Evil feel to it. And that's one thing I definitely both loved and hated about Resident Evil is the puzzles. I know a lot of people love it, and I think there's definitely going to be a built-in audience for it. I'm more interested in the monsters, and I do hope that there's maybe one or two we haven't seen yet. But I really like the ones that one thing I'd like to see, and it's just kind of hopeful optimism from me, is it'd be nice if we got one or two alternate death animations, kind of like something a bit more along the lines of Alien Isolation, where depending on like whether it attacks you from in front or behind or something, you get like a different animation. Because seeing the same thing over and over again, like FNAF, it kind of loses its scare about like the third or fourth time. But that's kind of a minor qualm, I would say. But aside from some bug fixes, I'd say we're the ones with the problems, not the game, because
I'm surprised they actually figured out that puzzle. Couple bug fixes is all that's what I'm gonna say. But other than that, it's a really good fun game.
And considering this is a Kickstarter demo, it's in pretty good shape. I didn't notice any real frame rate drops. I mean, I shouldn't. I'm on a $2,000 PC, but I didn't notice like any graphical or optimization issues for the most part. Just the options menu kind of not always being the best, and I think the options weren't exactly accurate. Like it started me off at 720p. Even though, like, it said I was at 720p, even though clearly my monitor was at 1080. But the resolution itself stayed at 1080, so I just don't think the options menu registered what my default already was. So just some inconsistencies there. So in recap, just to quickly point out some of the pros and cons, I'll do a far more in-depth bit of coverage when the game is released in full. The hedge maze was really well designed. Several parts of it make it very easy to get lost and confused. The puzzles were challenging and innovative, requiring a lot of player collaboration to complete. The demo definitely nails the eerie, creepy vibe they were marketing on, though for a game that claims to rely on more than just cheap jump scares, the monsters are designed almost entirely around being cheap jump scares. There seems to be little ability to distract or even evade the monsters, given their naturally faster sprint speed, making resistance feel little more than utter futility. I was hoping for a bit more in the vein of procedural generation, but the core of the game feels somewhat linear at times. Once you complete one area, you move forward with no option of going back. The game will literally prevent you at certain checkpoints from doubling back. I'm fine with that as a mechanic because you do have to incentivize the player to stay on the correct path to some degree, but it does feel a little bit ham-fisted at times. It becomes very noticeable, for instance, when effectively you see the same spawn room twice in different locations in the maze, separated by a clear and very obvious checkpoint. The AI feels a bit limited. The monsters will only roam around certain areas of the map and completely disregard others. You can quite literally spend over a quarter hour standing in one puzzle room location, and the monster will never come near you at any single point. You never get that Alien Isolation or a Slender the Arrival vibe. That feeling of no matter where you go, you're never safe. Instead, it's more like the Resident Evil 3 remake, with protected rooms the AI is seemingly not programmed to enter. The glow sticks don't really illuminate all that much, making them completely pointless unless you do what me and my friends did and use them as breadcrumbs to help reduce the odds of you getting lost and going down paths you've already been. Personally, what I would love to see happen is the number of glow sticks get either capped, and also the brightness of each individual glow stick is increased, or you make it so that the glow sticks are effectively on a timed cooldown where over time the brightness that they emit reduces until it becomes non-existent. There are a number of different ways you can handle it, I just don't think the current implementation fully works for what the game is trying to use it for. The character models for the player characters feel a bit off at times. It's hard to pinpoint what's exactly wrong with them, but there is definitely something not right about it. It really starts to invoke the uncanny valley effect, where something was made with the intent of looking human-like, but there's just enough differences between it and a real human that the end result tends to look just a little bit unsettling to the average eye. I think the models need a little bit more refining. They're not bad, but they definitely have the feeling of an early access game. Other games like The Forest have had this problem. It's not a big deal. It's something that can be very easily fixed over time, but still I think it's something worth mentioning because on top of looking eerie, they sometimes also look really funny, as you could see in the gameplay I included earlier. In fact, a lot of the criticisms I applied here are the sort that can be easily remedied in due course. I don't think any of these should stop anyone already interested in the game from backing it on Kickstarter or buying it when it comes to Steam, but as I already told the developer directly, while one of my goals is to be fair to the game, given its very early state, my first and foremost obligation is to provide you, the viewer, with the most accurate and honest set of opinions I can present you with. That doesn't mean when you play the game you're going to have the same takeaway I did. Everyone expects something different from the games they play. But that's what these videos are on my channel. My opinions. Take them or leave them. But I do look forward to hearing what your opinions are on the game in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider subscribing and giving this video a like. I'm really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so you'd be doing me quite the favor by subscribing and clicking the bell in order to opt into getting notifications when a new video goes live. I upload pretty much weekly, give or take, so you don't have to worry about me spamming your notification feed every single day like other bigger channels you might follow. To those of you that have been following me on this channel for a while now, whether you've been here for a long while or just found me this year, you've all been really awesome this year and I thank you. My channel wouldn't be what it is without your support. Last year I was happy to hit 375 subscribers, now I'm soon to be crossing 900. Given the effort and time I put into these videos, it's very gratifying to see that someone out there appreciates it. At any rate, this is WarriorDan signing out. Stay awesome everybody, stay safe, and peace out.